The acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magoo, has been suspended by the presidency. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, on Monday, the Federal High Court rejected the bid to present an official of EcoBank PLC as a prosecution witness in the trial of Babachir Lawal, the former secretary to the government of the Federation, and 6 others. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission filed a suit against Lawal on 10 counts of fraud and accusing him of benefiting illegally from the 544 million naira approved for grass cutting and simplified irrigation in the northeast region of the country. The judge, Jude Okeke, did not allow the witness Chidi Eboigbe to testify because he was not included in the list of witnesses. At number 9, the Senate has passed the bill against sexual harassment of students in tertiary institutions. The bill seeking to protect students in the nation's tertiary institutions was passed for third reading in the Senate on Tuesday. The proposed legislation, titled A Bill for an Act to Prevent, Prohibit and Redress Sexual Harassment of Students in Tertiary Educational Institutions and for Matters Connected Therewith, Bill 2020, was sponsored by the Deputy Senate President Ove Omo Agege and co-sponsored by 105 other senators. At number 8, the World Health Organization has said that it is monitoring the recently detected case of bubonic plague in China after being notified by the authorities in Beijing. On Sunday, authorities in the Chinese region of Inner Mongolia raised an alarm of the bubonic plague, one of the deadliest bacterial infections in human history. According to the state news agency in China, 2 other cases were confirmed in a neighboring province last week, involving brothers who had eaten mammoth meat. The World Health Organization spokeswoman Margaret Harris told reporters in a virtual briefing on Tuesday that the case numbers are being well managed and is not considered to represent a high risk. At number 7, on Tuesday, the Senate urged the federal government to name the airport in Ibadan after the late former governor of Oyo State, Abiola Ajimobi. The motion was proposed by an Oyo State Senator, Abdulfatah Buhari. Ajimobi died on June 25th after contracting the coronavirus infection. He was appointed as the acting chairman of the All Progressives Congress shortly before he passed away. However, the Red Chamber on Tuesday observed a minute's silence to honor the former governor and asked the federal government to immortalize him. At number 6, oil prices fell on Tuesday, eliminating the earlier gains due to the surge in coronavirus cases in the United States, the world's biggest oil user. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures fell to $40.4 a barrel after earlier rising to as high as $40.7. Brent crude futures declined to $42.9 after hitting as high as $43.1. According to Reuters tally, with 16 U.S. states recording new surge in COVID-19 cases in the first week of July, there is mounting concern that public health measures to limit the spread of the virus will affect fuel demand. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries and other producers, including Russia, are lowering output by 9.7 million barrels per day for a third month in July. At number 5, yesterday, the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 said it may propose a fresh lockdown after 2 weeks due to the increasing rate of COVID-19 infections among people in government. The PTF chairman and secretary to the government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, stated this at the task force press briefing in Abuja. He added that the increasing cases of the virus was directly impacting on governance and security in the country, hence the possibility of ordering a fresh total lockdown to curtail further spread of the virus could not be ruled out. At number 4, some protesters stormed the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, demanding an investigation into the relationship between Hush Puppy and the ex-vice president and 2019 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, Senator Dino Melaye, Timi Frank, and other members of the People's Democratic Party. The group, Concerned Citizens Forum, was seen in numbers carrying placards and calling for the arrest of the politicians, who have made several trips to Dubai. Also submitted a letter to the U.S. Ambassador and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, calling for a thorough probe of Hush Puppy's political allies in the PDP. Recall that the All Progressives Congress had alleged criminal conspiracy linking the top PDP members to Hush Puppy, adding that the members may have helped Hush Puppy launder proceeds of the crime. At number 3, the House of Representatives has commenced an investigation into the alleged illegal withdrawal of funds from the Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Limited, amounting to $1 billion by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. The move, titled Need to Investigate the Illegal Withdrawals from the NLNG Dividends Account by the management of the NNPC, was made by the Minority Leader Ndudi Elumelu at the plenary on Tuesday. He said the House was worried that the NNPC, which represents the government of Nigeria on the board of the NLNG, had unilaterally, without the required consultations with states and the mandatory appropriation from the National Assembly, illegally tampered with the funds of the NLNG dividends account to the tune of $1 billion, thereby violating the nation's appropriation law. At number 2, TikTok and other Chinese social media apps risk losing their biggest markets as the United States is looking at banning them. The United States Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, suggested the possible move during an interview with Fox News on Monday, adding that the US was taking it very seriously. He said people should only download the apps if they want their private information in the hands of the Chinese Communist Party. The Secretary's remarks come during a time of heightened tensions between the United States and China, which have stretched into several sectors including national security, trade and technology. Finally, at number 1, the acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magoo, has been suspended by the presidency. The news of his suspension was confirmed by a source in the presidency on Tuesday. Magoo was arrested and detained yesterday by a panel set up by the president and headed by Justice Ayo Salami to probe the various allegations of corruption leveled against the EFCC boss. The source also said it was necessary that when an investigation of this nature was ongoing, the person being investigated does not remain in office to avoid any kind of tampering with documents. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.